Hello again from the Vintage Fly Fisher. Today we're going to discuss the very first Ross reels. Ross reels were initially first introduced by Rouse Hauk. He was an aerospace engineer in Etna, California, and the original series was started in 1973. This was then passed on later, about 1983, to the Montrose, Colorado location. Now, this happens to be a Ross R2 with the original box. This is considered the original reel. This one comes with this suede or micro suede type bag. These are very refined reels. Now, one of the interesting things, the floral pattern is beautiful. This one has the Etna, California stamp or machining that shows it was actually one of the first series in that first location. Now, this also has in the box this original paperwork. That's very neat. This takes us back and gives us a little explanation on what to do with the reel, the history of the reel, Ross's signature. They also talk about how they actually spun this reel at 4,250 RPM, and it ran on its Delrin drag for, I think it was 6 million revolutions with no heat dissipation. That's pretty neat. Beautiful reel. Now, this is the Ross RR2. So as we can see, this has a width of 1 16th inch, a diameter of 3 16th inch, and a weight of 3.38 ounces. This also lets you know it holds 20 to 80 yards of backing depending on the style and size of line that you use. Very beautiful reel with the original silver foot that changed later in Colorado to the black. Very neat reel. Now, I'll get this one placed back in here. We'll just set it aside for a moment here. This then is a Ross RR1 model with its original box. You'll notice the box changes. Also, it still has a very awesome bag, but this is the original suede bag that it came in. You'll notice this is a size 1, still serial numbered, but it shows no Etna, California, so this will be a later model from Colorado. And then also, or Etna, California, so this would be a later Colorado version. And then also, you'll notice it has a black foot. Still has the gorgeous floral spool. They came in a solid spool version as well. And this one happens to have its original warranty registration card, but no other paperwork with it. Wonder if I should fill that out and send it in. Haha. Very gorgeous reel. They're very smooth. And then one of the things I've not spoken about yet is these are silent retrieve, silent drag. And you can adjust the tension to the Delrin ring from internal. Very beautiful reel. Now, this number 1 size comes in at 1 1/16 wide, 2 13/16 inches in diameter, and 3.14 ounces in weight. Beautiful little quiet reel. Now to also show the Delrin ring for the drag with the compression here. The machining is amazing on these reels. This is the number 2 original from Etna. Very high tolerance machining, Silverfoot. Very neat reel. That's completely free spooling. At one point they did offer you could turn these reels in for a different adjustment that made it not free spool or backlash as easy. This one was not sent in for that. This is one of the originals, and I like it the way it is. I don't need more tension than that in line control. What a beautiful reel. So once again, from the Vintage Fly Fisher, this is the Ross R Series reels. Thank you once again for watching, and I hope you enjoyed this. Have a great day.